Finally. Stinking stream. The old duckaroo. That's what I'm gonna call that. You gotta sit up to the side, bud. Huh?
Warm up, Chris?
Sure.
Alright, let's go. Let's warm it up a bit and I got you. We just drilling movement. Walk a bit with Jessica, she gotta go. But warm up, warm up. Guys, you do TDA. You need to get stronger with your clinch. How are you gonna do that? If you don't have no pull up, do your handstand. I don't want to be too loud. Alright? You need to get better with your upper.
Are you gonna play from guard?
What?
Like, are you gonna play from guard?
I do play from guard sometimes. Occasionally.
Is it from there?
Oh, hey, Paulo, what's up?
That was pretty close. It felt nasty.
Yeah, yeah. Good, I guess. Good and sorry.
No, I was like, you can sit back on it. I was like, I'm not sure.
You sure you're doing all right to do?
Choke him after the bell.
Chris, could you show the butterfly sweep again?
The what?
The butterfly sweep?
The like
Or the one where you're standing on top?
the pretzel?
Yeah.
Pretzel bubble?
Pretzel ball, yeah. So, am I down here? Like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
So push this off. Come here. Here. Except you don't have your knee pop like mine just did.
seeing that more and more.
Yeah,
More of the stuff and,
people will sometimes, people sometimes start attacking this heel right away.
yeah.
So you gotta use your other foot to kind of kick that off as you're, yeah.
Chris, you liking that shotgun grip?
Yeah, that figure, kind of figure four. Yeah.
No one here today, or are they just on the other side?
Hey, we're here.
Right?
You're always here, Chris.
Strikers are on the other side.
Oh, okay.
Get my feet off you. Yep, there you go. Settle in. Be mean, more mean with this.
I think the nice weather and
Oh yeah.
Oh,
for
yeah.
Sure.
I was just thinking, because it was like last Sunday, there was like an insane amount of people here.
yeah.
Yeah, cross face.
Down here?
Yep. Kevin.
here. Yeah. Nice pressure back there.
Right at the end there.
Yeah, we got me a guard.
It seemed like you responded correctly. Sometimes I don't remember exactly where we are when we're doing stuff.
Wasn't sure what to accept from last night times. You roll the other way. So I tried to do that for some
Oh, guys, I think we gotta stay over here because they're doing striking on the other side. Okay. Otto. I think we gotta stay on this side today, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skate or you want to
Just like stay
How's it going? Good, how are you? Good.
Oh, yeah, I'll take it off after this one. I hardly ever wear it.
Yeah.
To tell you the truth, I just found it in my bag the other day. I'm like, I gotta put it on occasionally, otherwise I'm gonna end up losing it for good. I have actually tapped before someone squeezing my hand when I have my ring on. It was Mike, but
Yeah.
he's got like next level grip strength. That would have been a broken finger if not. I think almost useless to do.
Yeah, you want to throw that?
Yeah. I was trying to get that substitute.
For right now. I'm thinking about things that.
What's the? Again, choking with your tibia.
Oh, it's kind of a poor man's rubber garden. It's kind of a, I don't know exactly what to call it, like a go-go Pilata or something.
Did you hit one right there?
Well, kind of. Kind of.
You're the one where you have like the foot under the
Yeah.
What's that called?
Go Plata.
Goga?
Yeah, go.
Goga.
If we review the film, it wasn't quite tested by any means.
I mean, if you go for Go Plata, it's technical. What's this last one stuff?
Smash me, Chris!
Both of us?
Yeah.
Really trying not to get the guillotine right there. I want to know what's funny too.
I will never get there. Oh, I never turned it on. I don't know. I mean, do you mean just a radio thing, or
Me too.
like in general?
I think that speaks more to the rest of us than that saying.
I would go with the Connor.
Are you going over there? Traitor. All right, hurry up. You've been here for like 20 minutes. Go get your perfume on.
What are you doing over there?
They're preparing for like some thing. They said the acronym, but I forget it.
TBA.
TBA. Yeah.
TBA
it's like-
Nationals.
Come on, Abe. Don't make me look like a fool.
Technical? No, that's wrong. I don't know. I'm not gonna act like I know.
No, make something up.
I
Tabasco.
wanted to say Technical Boxing Association, but it's kickboxing.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Maybe they should put the K in for kickboxing.
Probably Thai box.
I was just gonna say, I was just gonna say,
No, that's not it. Paulo. Next. Where are you guys going? Alright. Thanks for telling me. Are we thinking Chris now?
What?
Are we thinking Chris now? We can do that? It's fine. Okay, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, where's that point with Chris?
What?
Where's that point with Chris, right?
I think so. Chris, if you think he's gonna heel hook you, his top knee, push it that way. It's harder for him to get like breaking pressure. He can't like put that pressure back in. You can try that. You can try to come up, keep weighting your foot. You can bowl if you want to. You can just try to do that back step pass too. You gotta push that foot down though. Like more on the shin. Yeah. It's a struggle sometimes.
You're getting better, Chris.
Yeah, it is.
It's a really shitty double leg takedown on that last shot. Really good stuff.
Yeah. Shooting into jiu-jitsu is always, it's always weird because so many
You're getting stronger.
you can get caught.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
stronger.
Absolutely. That's what you good. You good.
Yeah,
Yeah, good
I
shots.
felt it too when I just rolled with him a second ago. Like a lot better defending, a lot better like holding position.
That arm guard.
What?
That arm guard and all that stuff. Sometimes they can.
That's how you learn, right?
Ask me why I'm okay at back defense. It's not because I'm really good at training back defense.
Hey, make sure you throw your garbage away. Got it? Chris?
I did.
Thank you.
Try to channel my inner brand in there.
I know.
But Brandon in the morning plays around with it a lot. I've seen good stuff. I don't know. It doesn't click with the game. It's hard. I'm 2-on-1. It's tough to stop.
Yeah, it's like, lift your back on, your arm, straight on, lift, straight on. You're in danger more.
So we put something
Some shit I don't even know where it was.
Did you hear that sound, Chris? It's the sound of the speaker working.
Can you hear you, Alex?
Yeah, I know.
We did not roll with each other for like 3 months.
See who wins the live rock battle then?
No, just because I feel like it's a live flow. Like just constantly just changing positions. Like
Man, what did I do that you counted perfectly? I scissor swept you and you fell right back on my ankle. I'm like, oh crap, I kind of just put myself in danger there. What's up?
trying to remember they just conceded. Like, you have to do it right away.
No, that was really good. I'm like, oh crap. Thought I was gonna end up someplace good.
Cool. How were your opponents overall this game?
They were all, you know, slightly younger, so that's there was one player we got it.
Mostly wrestling.
Yeah.
Dylan,
It was a lot of wrestling.
Dylan was a good wrestler, I would think.
Good man, how are you?
Yeah. Still not getting enough roll time in during the week. Yeah. Coming in once or twice a week, just on the weekends, not productive.
Yeah.
Endurance barely keeps me.
Should know you were a power.
Yeah, within like
I'd say those things, that was good.
ass, but help you out. You encourage that.
I've been married for 20 years, dude.
One shot when we were coming over, I was like, I better try that. Yeah.
are so useful that you do. Keeps me from trying to come in.
Right.
You know? Then you get unconscious already.
Never saw it.
If you get like a good like tap, yeah, it'd be really hard.
I
thought you
really
kinda-
never gone over it, but I think I don't know what this is called. I'm just going over this one.
Butterfly Ashi. Yeah, you do a really good job of like keeping your. You always put your legs on the inside. So maybe when you get there, right? You're getting like
Yeah.
right here, right? Try to get your hands here.
Instead of
So you're keeping this.
You're on to it
grip.
though.
Like pushing it again, like pushing it hard. Lock your hands. You're probably already feel a little bit. Yeah, there's maybe bridge that. Just try to get here. Let's see. Give them a little bridge. And you get there. So you get that butterfly Ashi. And this is like wherever. This is here or it's stepping on me. Push on my shin. Yep. Yeah. And it's already hitting. Yeah. Otherwise, the other one that I like is like I use my bottom hand and I feed the toes into my armpit. You see how your foot's already straight? When I come here, and it's like that's a reverse figure four. So bottom hand feeds my ankle in. So my foot's already straight. But then, so you same grab your bicep, and then you do an uppercut. Yeah, and turn that way. But think about your fist touching the ceiling. Yeah. No, it like hurt the back of my leg, but that popped, didn't do anything. Just try to, like, don't worry about giving up the position. Just try that occasionally, right? Like against someone who's really big, right? Give them time to tap, obviously.
right, not to do, but yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, if you get that with your constant pressure passing that you do, even though it's like a floaty passing,
Right.
it's pressure, right?
Yeah.
If you have both of those, you may want to move up 3 minutes. I usually just go also too, like I'll start my Hirachi, so I put my foot up. So I'll start here, and then approach the leg up, and then I come to the leg here. And then like, once you have your grip, you can step over and start turning belly down with this too, right? Because then it lasts so much more.
Yeah, leg training is starting.
What's that?
Leg stuff is gonna be weird. Yeah, it's a weird position for like freestanding.
Yeah, like you want to say.
Yeah. When I'm coming in, usually what I'm doing, we were working on whatever this is called.
X-Guard?
X-Guard, and we were here. This is where I'm more comfortable.
Yeah.
Position.
The X-Guard is like how you wear 90% leg injection.
Like this.
And then, yeah. Yep. We're doing that flow or here. Yeah. Okay.
I only went to one class, so I'm training 10 minutes on my day. This is kind of big enough there.
Throwing it in the garbage.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'll try to hit off bouncing backwards. I'll try to hit that straight angle out right away. And I keep my X guard when I do it right. So my X, this is like seated X guard basically. So I'll just hit it from right here. So you can hit it. You can hit it as falling if you can get your grip right. And then something you should do. Can you stand up? If you off balance forward, you're still good at the back, right? If you off balance forward, pass this across, and start coming for the back.
Yeah.
Right?
So you're saying,
So
if I get you to go forward,
Yeah.
pass this around.
pass up to the other side. Yep. Come up and grab, or you can grab my ankles and then push me forward with your legs, and then you can come up like that too.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. I knew it. Yeah, as soon as I get your choke on, I think the first time you beat that Dylan, you were across his face.
Yeah, I feel like a whole, like a I was across the face. I won't usually do that to partners in like the room because it's just extra.
Yeah, I mean-
like in comp, I'll squeeze on their face a bit.
You can just apply it slowly,
Right.
but like I'd say that's a valid thing. People got to realize
Yeah.
if they tuck their chin, they're still in danger. They got to fight
Right,
back.
right.
I hate for someone to think they're really awesome defending chokes and they get the first one they get across the face.
Right,
is
and then it's just
competition.
someone just rips it across.
Well, they're not. One of the down class places here we're doing a tournament. They're playing against Frankie. He dropped back for a guilty, and it wasn't how I had it out. It was across my face. Pulling out of it, like my lip was swollen up, I had blood on my face. You know,
I'm right here, it's just.
you gotta be willing to take a little bit of pain.
Top
pain
it.
sometimes.
Right,
I think
yeah.
that's for you too, right? I mean, you gotta make it.
I'm gonna go swimming later today.
Yeah, I need to get it.
Get that.
Good luck clearing those arms.
Tree limbs. They're like tree limbs.
Yeah, I can't. I'll get him in a Kimura, and it's basically just like I gotta sweep it through there. I can't finish that. I noticed that. We should just have a name trap though. Stream's still going? Already did? Yeah, you had a big day yesterday.
I'm going swimming.
Oh yeah. Have fun. Alright?
Yeah, top me. Go.
Wow, I'm streaming, Kevin.
What does that mean?
I mean, you said get on top of me, let's go.
Sounds off, right?
It should be like one of those memes, like, he's probably talking to other girls.
Yeah.
And then he said, jiu-jitsu class, get on top of me, let's go.
I see you.
feet were close to each other. I'm like, I might as well try for a triangle. That was tight.
Then I'll go. Mine. That's not common.
Should I be trying to push it right now?
The only thing I know to do, if someone gets like eye on you, I don't know. I try to get an underhook on the leg. Yeah, I think you can. But I think a lot of times you get triangles. Somebody gets a mount of triangle on them from that because you just give them you stick that arm under there. All I got to do is shoot that other leg on there. That's all I know. Most of the time, I usually just say it. They get S9 on you, five. Yeah, it's a pretty dominant position.
Abel, let's not do that, buddy.
I don't know. Some random shit I just made up, so I don't know what the heck that is.
It wasn't that bad, but I kept thinking like,
Yeah, let me see.
then you switch your feet on. Because I was
Just watch the heads.
I was kind of pushing this one down.
I don't know. I have no idea. I was trying to think through it. I have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
It's probably good. I've done a bunch of different
Now I was
things.
thinking,
I have no
I
idea.
feel so good.
and then I was like, okay, I'm
It's like that huge resistance.
Yeah, I think it's
just gonna try to block you.
it's like a deep half roll. So, I play with it most of the time. The only time I've done like a deep
After I
half
told her not to.
is when my knee shifts.
Help my brain. You know.
That's the only time I
Sorry,
do
he's
like
not
a deep
gonna have
half.
those brain cells.
You spiral through and get under and down.
Well, here. So if I have a deep heel feet, and you're
I have a lower your voice.
like
That was me.
I can sweep you, but that's usually the only time looking and I was like, I might be able to get the sweep from like half guard with the knee shield and like more power.
I knew you were going to that knee bar.
He said.
I knew we were going to have the right line battle.
Yeah.
Come up into like that.
One thing that Mason probably plays over a little bit deeper. Now he was thinking about this is
Pretty devastating.
thinking about this here. And now it's just heavy away.
More.
Right there, it's sort of pushing you.
Yeah.
It's almost like that. Just think about crossing your knees.
I have feet, yes. There's other person I thought it was.
Holding with your heels over your butt. And it's really
Trying to keep his arm tight right here.
Kick your head as I spin over. Snap. Oh, shit, you okay?
Pull back.
What? Oh, shit, just saying. I always have. Yes, I know. Abe already let me know it'd be so much easier. It'd be so easy if you could punch me.
Oh no. I'm so sorry.
I'm like, Abe, it's already easy for you when you're not punching me. So
Right on the jaw. I'd rather take
I saw a knee bar for like a half a second there too.
It's like my worst nightmare. It's like you're not wearing mouth guard and then it clips the sides of your tongue.
Slippery here.
Slippery leg. That's why I don't usually do that.
You saw me, dude.
Lean in the back.
Let's get squeezed though. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Here.
That's coding you get you right far. Give me more smooth with that, dude. Don't go for it. Be smooth there.
Pull my
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. Something back way, right?
Hello, your friends.
I don't mind this. Right in my head.
Nice to give on Boogie.
Abe had like that twice yesterday. I don't think he's ever done that bomb flu before.
What? Yeah, the bomb. Yeah, I had it.
That's alright, man.
You have to have your arm tracked underneath.
I went and watched the video back and I had it reversed.
Oh, did you? Not right away you didn't. Right away you were good. But then you watched farther into yourself.
Yeah, so first I was there in that position.
Yeah.
But then I like switched my arm around the top.
Yeah, you went, I think you went across
This,
here. Did you go here?
No, I put this across there and then I
Oh,
went
and then
under
you went
again
here.
and I tried like squeezing.
Oh,
it.
you
You're
tried to do
get
the
more
north-south.
stealth, I think, yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know what I was doing. I just boom, there it is. No, I was trying to do the Von Flute show. I just wasn't doing it right.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep switching. Tap.
Hey, look.
I was gonna try to kip escape. I didn't want to throw you into the wall.
I keep confusing you.
Saved by the bell on the wrist lock.
How gnarly is that?
No, it was
I was
good.
bleeding.
It hurts. I just don't want to get toe holded.
You okay? What did I get?
Big amount. Right?
Flap.
That's what you get.
Yeah.
You roll with me, that's what you get.
It's your turn, Apollo.
I already went with Pablo.
I know you were with him once already.
Chris, go to the next one.
Yeah, for sure. I don't like the way you said that enthusiastically though.
You're supposed to be like over here. Put your chest on my arm.
You too. Thanks for not killing me.
You're good.
It's getting too good.
Yeah, it is. Okay, really good.
His guard, his passing is good. And like left defense, he's just real good at pumping his feet in. I feel like there's gotta be some hole there.
Yeah, I've been trying to do my part.
Ooh, that would have sucked.
My bad.
I'm down.
Nice try.
That would have been a cleanup though.
I'm going Thunder Elmo.
Sorry, bad terminology.
So I have my hands up here. So you can right there and control what you want. Do that. And then take your right hand and put it on my over the top. Push it out there. Don't grab it with. Grab my first hand. Push it. The whole body. Push it up. Get there. Okay. Go under. Okay. Maybe it's circling my kind of just fight now. Okay. Yeah. Always. That's right. Knee up. And you should look for that every time. The figure four. Come on, legs. And you can, but use this one that they both can do. Hard than you do. Than I want. You can do that. And you squeeze and make it way more fun. Guess where he's mine. The other one, you can't do it.
So you have a ball.
And they're starting to do this.
I'm chasing you.
Yeah, so come out, you're gonna. You can do that. And you skate and then just bring it here. Just go on this. Just bounce it down. Put your first.
I figured, you know, if I can't let this no people know I mean anymore, I might as well just be annoying with this. Hard check. Doesn't mean a big deal, it's a big shoulder. That seems fun.
Daddy, did you bring your water bottle?
Oh, my knee on top of this. You get money for last year's. Now they've got your hands over my shoulder.
Always hungry for the buggy.
Yeah, same way.
Oh!
Hey, Abel, don't come running through here, bud.
Slide this up. No, I want to stand that. That's how you make that. Now you have. Here's some of that. This side, this. Harder than that. Come on. it's important to keep the foot extended. Yeah, all that's
That was perfect.
It's a little rough. I mean, dude, have you had Nate do them to you? His sit-ups are so clean. Dude, he literally did that same shit to me like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like just set up so quick, and I literally hit like my face just right on the
Or like a good switch? Or are you sitting out or are you actually hitting a
You're
switch?
doing a good job.
just like a good sit-up from like front headlock.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
If you don't use your feet,
And like he just went so fast, like I'm like this and I'm
That's the most basic thing like really important.
Yeah, me too. Dude, I've been trying to get those for so long.
once you hit,
It's like such a simple concept, and then
I always get choked. I always get like
see how you
the drill.
I get cow catchers every time.
right? Cool. And I go to grab that, right? Once you do that.
Yeah. But most of the time when
Exactly.
I'm like
But now,
come to
okay,
jiu-jitsu guys, I'm like,
you
you
got
want
this
to
one.
drill some sit-outs? They're like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
What is that? Yeah. Or it's wrestlers and they're like, no. I don't know how to do that.
But it is.
I don't already know how to do that. Dude, that, I almost had a happen.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
That was Dude, it was almost bad. I think like just a couple more centimeters or some shit. And yeah. That makes sense.
Alex, you name one? Or do you want one?
I gotta go easy and not do so much with my control. No, yeah, I have a habit of doing too much, Paula.
Huh?
I have a habit of doing too much.
I couldn't tell.
Me too. Yeah, we can. Even though we're both tired.
I think there is actually a lot of stuff you can do from there. I have no idea what to do though. The double overwrap they call it or something like that. But I don't know. Pablo probably knows.
I was just saying, like, I remember actually getting a pyramid and I think nobody here told that. They told me that.
Yeah.
Actually hit one.
Did you? Oh wait, did you? I never heard of pyramid. Like if I do some of those like reaches around from my head or cow catcher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done like a slide by kind of.
Yeah.
But then I always get choked whenever I try it.
Oh, the slide line? Yeah, because I know that Brandon always calls for that slide line whenever we're in front headlock.
Whenever I try it on Ian, he just grabs me underneath my shoulder and grabs my rear delt and then pulls me into the ground and mounts me.
When you try the pyramid.
Yeah. Yeah,
I've seen
he
you
just,
hit the pyramid
he just
on
like back up like a long distance striker, you know, and all of a sudden you just get pulled into the ground.
Well, I mean, he knows such a good transition. Most of us are doing
Break it to him.
But yeah, because he's teaching us all.
Hey, it's a big logic statement for him. If we do this, if they do this,
Right, yeah, it's just we're feeding in our punch card.
right?
And like he's like, oh, this is all my moves for all your moves.
Slip.
Oil slick.
Sorry about that, you guys.
So instead of an oil check, that's called an oil slick. For fun time in kids class, we call it the Super Mario Kart banana.
Yeah.
Banana peel.
You mind, Chris?
You can have it.
Chris, do you need a friend?
We're randomly tired of like going for
How about those 10-minute rounds? 8 and 6 and 1 6 and 0.
He's different than the rest of us.
I think that's an hour without leaving food. No break.
Oh, next.
I think it's our 8th minute out of the
5 minutes.
Dang it.
He's a wrestler. Look like one right now.
True.
That was a trap.
Guys, thank you.
Thank
That was a
you.
really clean armbar. That was a really clean armbar.
Thank you. I've been working on that. Something like that.
That's it.
Something gets here.
That's just getting me.
Like this. You can either leg
Hard.
feel like this.
That's all I can do.
How nice you
Kind of take your time and try to push out.
Because I can't push up your body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anytime you feel like, oh, I can't get into
It's
it.
just so common up. It's
So I
just
try to just pump the leg.
presents itself so often. It's so hard not to. And then people get really good at pushing me away and creating space. So
Ugh.
creates a lot of dilemmas. For sure. Definitely.
You're kind of exposing yourself.
Yeah. A lot of it comes down to where I position myself on you. If I'm too high, you can roll me. If I'm too low, you can push me down. That's why I really like over wrapping your torso, because then I'm kind of moving to you, like stable to you. Yeah. One thing that I tend to do if I'm in true Papa John is just come up to my elbow, because then I can like try to initiate like that octopus guard or that switch.
You just wait for me to do something silly.
Right. I mean, part of it is like I'm looking to like if I'm here, I'm initially trying to trap this, right? Because then you're trying to get this back, and then I can always switch to here, and then try to press over. Also, or I'll just start here, and that's what I was doing with this. I'm just I'm just trying to push your legs away, and then, and then from here I can figure 4 and then just kind of climb up your body. Another thing too is I'll bait people by opening this up too, so that as they start feeding that through, they can start attacking.
Yeah, you don't want your arm in there.
I don't know.
I just realized I haven't played that in a long time. And I don't know why. Yeah. I used to do it all the time, but now I don't do it anymore.
We're starting to do octopus guard. I think people are a little bit in here.
But yeah, you for sure.
Well, it's just like I've never had another position where the finishing percentage is so high, besides like leg locks from that position. I mean, I've tapped more people from Papa John than any other position, without a doubt. And it's because people fight for that underhook so aggressively that as soon as you get the underhook, by turning your hips, you kill it and you can attack it right away. So it just becomes such a dynamic position too, because you can switch to like Tikamura from there. You can mount from there. You can go to like Twister from there.
Trying to get that underhook is a mistake.
Right. Yeah. Right. Because like as soon as I open that window for you to feed that underhook, if I just switch my hips, it's over. Like I'll get it. And then you can also use it to pass. Right. Like say someone's got a really aggressive knee shield, I can switch my hips to Papa John and use that to get past their knee shield.
That's one thing we didn't do very good job yesterday. Is like we were passing a lot of people.
Oh, that's right. There was a competition.
And they were starting to get their knee shield in, and we was turning their hips like to Papa John's.
Yeah. It's I mean, I don't know. It's like my number one position. Like I feel like I've kind of like mastered quote unquote that position, just because it's I don't know, it fits my game so well, and it's I mean, you can do it from side control, half guard.
Yeah. How did we do yesterday?
Abe won the under 170 bracket.
Okay.
And then so it was like Abe, Danny, and Ben. Do you guys know Ben? Striking, long hair, ponytail. He came a couple times in the morning.
Okay.
Crutchfield, something like that. So yeah, they were in the under 170. Abe won. Danny and Ben both won at least one match. And then Job and Dan. And was there someone else above 170? They both did really good. They made it to the semifinals. So they had a lot of matches. They did like a round robin. But the round robin was just to seed the single elimination bracket.
Okay.
Yeah, and so Job did really well. He basically lost to the guy who won it. So I think Job was like true second. He would have been true second if they would have fought it. Maybe third. And then Dan was like right there too, fourth.
Nice.
Who won the over 170?
Some dude, I think he trained jiu-jitsu like a while ago, and then he's just started training again with Chris, like, cause Chris goes and teaches a class up in Whirlpool once a week.
Oh yeah.
I think. Yeah, he really wrestling heavy guy. He submitted a lot of people that he submitted them in Queso, just like the Camel Crusher. Like,
Yeah.
And so like I'm
Devastating.
like none of our guys know how to escape Queso, by the way. So
Well,
he-
go with Luke enough, and you'll get put in that.
yeah, for sure. But like nobody knows how to get out of it, I guess, because I'm like, get under the hips bridge or run away. You have to like either try to get under their hips or run away, and you have to chain them together.
Right.
If you start trying to get under their hips and bridge and they run away, then you run away and then you push them over. But like we were just trying to bridge the whole time and not getting our hips under, and so
Yeah.
And one thing, if you know a guy does that, you just gotta know not to get in that position.
yeah.
You know, it's like
Taylor's all this time.
And imagine
Stay away from there.
but if you know that, like, if you know that they're gonna, I mean, it's different if you didn't know they're gonna do it, and then they get there. It's like,
And he was basically just people were pulling guard. He was diving knee slides into cases on people, and just and like Job was like in like his case for like 5 minutes.
Ooh.
Let's do that. Right?
I mean, good for Job.
yeah.
Yeah.
People aren't gonna say.
I mean, it's so interesting because like some people I go against who have like a really good case of Gatami, it's just devastating. It really can just be so hard to get out of.
Is that the side control position? Your hips are like on the chest, pretty much.
And you're like basically in like a head throw, like the ending of a head throw.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know if he was going modified sometimes or if it was all just straight queso.
But and then you go against some guys who it just doesn't matter what you do against them in case of time.
And maybe that was the case. Maybe it wouldn't have mattered then.
I don't know.
Because they know the escapes, right? So as soon as you do one thing, they're gonna switch their hips, and then you try to do another thing, they're gonna switch their hips again.
I don't know. Ian always teaches that get your hips underneath
Right.
them, bridge, and then bridge back over. Sometimes when you go against people who are like way bigger than you, that shit just does not work.
But I feel like the first little bridge, like you should be trying to make them post their hand. And if they post their hand, then you can pull your elbow back. Because if they have to post their hand, then they're not holding your arm anymore.
Right.
And so sometimes you don't even have to do that whole first one. But yeah, sometimes people don't even have to post their arm.
Yeah.
If they don't post your arm, then you try to bridge. That doesn't work, then you run away. We weren't even trying that stuff.
I mean, my biggest way I'm escaping is getting my underhook in, and then I use my underhook to just keep shot putting them over me, and I try to turn my hips. But
Yeah, which is kind of the runaway one,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
yeah, I remember when I was like a white belt or blue belt, I thought I was such hot shit because I had this like Casey Katami series that I was doing. And then I did it to Ian, and he was like, it's called the retard position for a reason. And he swept me like 8 times in a row, and I was
I
like,
can't keep case on it. And I feel like I'm gonna
I was
get
never in
back.
a case like this.
straight up, never done it.
Yeah.
There's not many people who like to go there here. Like Luke, I think, like you said. Yeah.
But I think he's getting away from it as he's learning more stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting because like there's one guy, he's from Immortals Jiu-Jitsu. I can't remember his name, but his like entire game is Casey Katami, and just like crushing people from Queso.
Was that the guy who was like an Arab dude kind of?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, and he calls it the Camel Crusher.
Yeah, the Camel Crusher. Yeah. I watched him in ADCC do it, and I was like, I'm sure that works.
I bet you he's hit that like 100 times in comp.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, it's just what you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Yeah, he probably can't get swept there. He probably never gets swept there.
It's just, I don't know, man. Sometimes it's just like especially in open weight competitions, when you get someone big underneath you, it just doesn't matter.
Right.
It's like, I think I watched this video. It was like Shaq went to like a BJJ gym and tapped like both of their black belts within like 5 minutes. I was just like, I mean, the man is 7 feet tall and like 300, almost 400.
They're probably just afraid of his feet.
Right, it just doesn't matter. It just doesn't
Have you seen
matter.
pictures of Shaq's feet?
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, they're messed up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just really interesting. I don't know. That's why I wish we had like a bunch more like big men here. Like we have a pretty big gym in general. Like I wish we had like a bunch
Like
of
Big Mike was
Yeah.
like a handful.
Yeah, I wish
But
we
now
had.
he's gonna be on the Packers.
Right. How dare he?
Yeah.
Selfish.
Mike Bertoya? Bertoya?
Yeah, Bertoya. He's
You came here?
Yeah.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah. He's very good.
He was good, but he had an ego.
Well, I mean, rightfully so. I mean, he was tapping everyone.
Yeah, I mean, he's tapped Ian.
Yeah. So. I mean, when you're over 300 pounds, my friend Alex told me that he is by far and away the strongest guy on their football team.
Really?
He was like squatting like almost 600 pounds. Yeah. And he was runner-up at Fargo National Wrestling Championship, which is like
Yeah,
as
a
good
big
as
deal.
it gets.
Yeah.
Like that man was no joke. Yeah. I don't know. Having an ego is fine if you can back it up, right?
Right.
Really good.
Probably makes him good, right?
I just remember
Bye,
passing
Laura.
his guard.
Bye,
and
Ethan.
His weight routine guard was just to throw me off of him.
Bye, guys.
Right. I mean, how are you gonna stop something like that? There's this guy I follow on Instagram, Mobility Monster. He trains out of he's from Waco, but he's 6'9", 340, and he is a blue belt, and he trains with like Gordon Ryan and those guys, and he's
Big Dan and
he's
stuff.
just a fucking monster, man. Just such a big dude. You watch him roll, and you're like, and he's decently flexible. Like he'll play like
Imagine being
guard.
the blue belt absolute and like, oh crap.
Right.
I guess I'm not pulling guard.
No. So you get going against big guys. It's just such a mind fuck sometimes because it's like, okay, I can't get underneath you because like if I do, then I'm in trouble. But I can't stand with you because if you take me down, it's gonna be
I'm
really
also
That's gonna hurt.
right. So it's like, what do you do? That's why playing
I
against.
think you still gotta pull guard.
Right. That's why playing against someone like Mike, brown belt Mike. It's like, it's like pick your poison. It's like, are you gonna try to stand and get taken down, or are you gonna try to play? Are you gonna play?
He would
guard?
never stand with me. I don't know. He just sat in front of me.
You guys just play like he's like Ian. Ian plays different games with different people. Like
Yeah.
This is all he did to me for a year and 8 months, and he did nothing but like destroy me from here.
yeah.
Destroyed me.
I feel like he was a knife and I was just butter. Like it didn't matter. Like
I felt
just
like a
constant-
dog. Like he
yeah.
would just swat me away. Like,
Shit, he's so strong too. Yeah. Just wait. I'm gonna go even harder on my steroid cycle.
Yeah.
Start lifting weights even more.
Trembolone.
Yeah. Chris, what are your? I was thinking about maybe coming back and teaching.
Yeah.
Would in the mornings? Is that like?
I think people would enjoy that.
I think a lot more
I'm not
people would
coming
show up too.
Well, it's just like I
When you
was-
were gone, Paulo, people kept asking me over and over when you were coming back.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. I was like I'm interested in teaching again, but I don't want to like. If you enjoy teaching in the mornings, like I don't want to be like, oh, like
No, I mean,
here I am.
in we can whatever. Like I don't want you to burn yourself out either.
Okay,
Right? So
yeah.
like are you interested in teaching like every morning or what do you?
Yeah, I would do every morning for sure.
Hey, do you want to teach 40 classes a month like me?
No. Yeah. The morning.
Yeah, but don't feel. I don't know if you got burnt out last time.
I did, but it was because I was in school too.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I would be.
That's my biggest concern about like we get really good coaches like you or like Mike and they burn themselves out. Like I don't want that to happen.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be training in the mornings anyway, and I like teaching, so I was like, I might as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. No, I'd like to learn some stuff from you too. So selfishly,
Yeah. Great job,
Of course.
Awesome to be back.
Yeah.
Just your comment about bigger guys. Which, yeah, real bigger guys. Will's like I don't want to get any more big guys in this gym, because he's like at the bottom of the.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and
He's so
James
good
and
for his
Hans.
size.
I mean,
I don't mind rolling with bigger people as long as they try to focus more on technique than
Right.
But you need some
strong
of that.
arming the shit out of you.
But you need to feel that
You
sometimes.
shouldn't be
I-
the meme of strength and no technique. though.
so, okay.
I don't know, man.
Okay.
You gotta have both.
I agree with Chris. It would be like someone who is like super duper flexible, playing like ridiculous guards, like inverting and like doing something, and you would be like, you're using your flexibility
Yeah,
too
don't do
much.
that,
Like,
don't do that.
stop doing that.
I mean,
don't know. It's
I
like
like rolling with Brandon because like I get some of that stuff that's like pressure point, like shin on shin,
Okay.
like step on feet.
I'll agree to that. But Brandon also uses technique versus just like
But sometimes he
smashing
does
you
not.
into
Yeah.
the fucking floor.
yeah. Sometimes Brandon just hulks out. Last 10 seconds of every round, you better watch out.
It's like trying to pull a giant tree stump out of the
Yeah.
ground.
No, I am a firm believer that if you are big and strong, you should be big and strong on the mat. Like that's why like I'll never tell Ben Ross how to roll, because like if I can't stop his strength, it doesn't matter. Like because if we were rolling for real,
altercation,
right? If we were rolling for real, like it wouldn't matter. Like I'm not gonna ask him to be like, oh, don't use like 50% of your strength on me.
Yeah.
I think it's easy for me to say that though because I'm big. So for me, it's like it's easy to be like, oh, everyone should use their strength. But like I do agree, it's like it is frustrating when you've got really big guys who are just like it doesn't matter what you do to them because they're just gonna hulk out on you. Like going against Big Mike, like he was tapping me left, right, and central, and I was just like, I'm not like I'm not trying. Like I just can't stop your strength. He's just better than me.
So I think after a while, like you'd figure something out.
You have to, right?
You
Like,
would.
right, like there's just no way you get tapped and tapped and tapped and tapped until you're just like, oh, I guess I just am gonna lose to this person forever.
Every time.
Right. I mean, even Mike Brownbelt.
Yeah.
I'm still like, I don't think I've even come close to tapping him. But like, I'm still trying to like work around his game and things like that. He's just really good.
Well, last time I remember saying this before, but I was, I've been here for a year now. Like, at least I might be able to like move or something this time. It was like I might as well have never done jiu-jitsu ever before.
Straight up. He puts you in side control, and he'll just cook you like a lobster.
Right.
Sounds like Billy.
Yeah.
Case cook.
Yeah.
Case cook. Throw.
Yeah.
That was good.
I mean, it just like you just gotta be patient. I mean, that's one thing that I think is interesting with different people's styles. Is like, how patient are you? Are you willing to maintain a position because you know it's like draining your opponent, or are you like more interested in getting a submission? Because for a while I was like, I only care about moving towards submissions. Like if I'm stagnating in a position, I'm wasting time. But sometimes cooking people in positions gets you closer to the submission than exerting your energy. Gordon Ryan talks about this, where he's like, I will purposely let people half escape my mount and then put them back into my mount, so that they'll have to keep expending energy over and over.
Also, it's super defeating to like be almost out and then be
Right.
right back in.
Like that's why he talked about, that's why he started smothering people, because when you smother people, the way to get out is you like hip hop,
energy, yeah.
right, and you bridge super aggressively, and then when you don't get out, then you just smother again, which is devastating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Glad I'm not a professional jiu-jitsu athlete.
You'd have to be a 155er.
Oh my god, right. Right. Crazy. Yeah, no way. Yeah, I have to cut it so far down.
I don't know. You want to start packing up your stuff?
Yeah.
How big?
No.
Like how tall is Craig Jones and like?
I think Craig Jones is like 6'2", 6'3".
That makes sense.
He weighs like
Yeah.
215.
He's pretty funny. Craig Jones is pretty funny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, do you see
Keep
his new
jiu-jitsu
tournament he's
gay.
gonna have? He's trying to compete with ADCC.
Yeah.
2 brackets, $1 million for the winner. 2 16-man brackets.
Just
Great.
for
Basically
showing
what
up,
Chris did, He's
10K.
copying Chris. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
Just to
gonna send
show
him-
up, it's 10K.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
to send up $10,001.
Yeah.
$10,001
Yeah.
because that's what you get if you win ADCC. He wanted to.
You get $10,000 if you win
I
ADCC.
think so. Yeah.
That's so lame.
Yeah.
So lame.
I want to see.
Very very high risk for very low reward, I would think.
That's all professional fighting, though. You know.
But just to make like ADCC, you have to imagine the sponsor money is like just to make the.
Well, that's the reason
trials.
like fighters have sponsors too, right? Is to make some money to pay for things like medical costs and all that stuff. So.
But yeah, hopefully it'll just end up being like good competition and ADCC will bump there.
It's just like it's so hard because like we love jiu-jitsu and we love watching jiu-jitsu. I'm assuming we like watching
Yeah, I
jiu-jitsu
do.
professionally,
Yeah.
but it's like the average Joe will never watch jiu-jitsu because of the way that professional tournaments are set up, right? Because like if you think about it, think like comparing wrestling, which has like a pretty significant following in the U.S. versus
Paul, do you
jiu-jitsu.
want to do a jiu-jitsu philosophy class after open mat every Sunday?
Sure.
I think we should bring that back
Yeah.
because he's really intellectual. He sparks a lot of good controversy.
Well, it's like wrestling is 3-minute rounds, but there's three 3-minute rounds.
There's 3 2-minute rounds for high school nationals.
3 2-minute rounds. So in 2 minutes, like shit pops off.
Yeah.
Like there's no like, oh, I'm gonna pull guard and like do this. Whereas in ADCC, it's what 10-15-minute rounds.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I think the championships are 10 minutes, aren't they?
right.
Champions are 10, and then like at the lower leagues it's longer.
I know you
Whatever
watch
reason.
PGF.
I don't like buy it. I
Right,
watch
no.
like highlights.
I watch it on YouTube.
Yeah.
But like PGF is 5-minute rounds and it's points based. So if you get a submission within the first minute of the round, it's 7 points. And then every minute after that, it goes down. So like, and it's a 5-minute round. So like these guys are going so hard in the first minute of the round, and it's like exciting to watch because and like the prize money was pretty big. I don't know.
They had some good people in there.
Yeah, they really
A
did.
young kid ended up doing that. Jet Thompson or whatever his name is.
He was in B Team's 180-pound bracket,
Yeah.
and I remember watching him and being like, "This dude's guard is scary."
Is your kid listening to Lil Durk right now?
He likes a lot of rap stuff.
Like
Yeah.
the track rap? He's listening to some gangster shit over there, but
Yeah.
It's okay.
That's because his son's a gangster. But yeah,
He's gonna pick it up at school anyways in 2nd grade, you know?
right. Yeah.
you see him on the corner on 3rd Street by the time he's 12.
Yeah, he's been in a bunch of Midwest finisher tournaments too. Jet has.
Yeah, he has. Yeah. And then you and I both like Jabroni.
Oh yeah.
He's really good. Super good. But yeah, Jet Thompson, he was tearing it up. And then PJ Barks was in it. And
PJ
Korea.
Barks. Yeah.
And then Renato Canuto, maybe?
Yeah, I
I
think.
don't remember. Super good tournament, though.
Yeah, and I think I like the idea of how they kind of make it like a team.
Yeah.
Right? And that's why I like the quintets. I wish there was a little bit more of that. I wish there was more like team, and it was like more. They try to make it more of a brand. The teams.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like.
Yeah.
And like had merch and like.
That's what the PGF did.
Yeah.
They had.
It needs to be bigger though. It needs to be. I don't know if they almost need to make it like free and like just make money off sponsors only.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just to get it out there, because most people aren't gonna pay. I don't know. Maybe they would. I don't know how much it is. I don't know how much.
They posted all of it on YouTube for free.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
All of it? Okay,
All of it.
maybe.
Yeah, all of it
I
was
thought
on
it was
YouTube
I thought it
for
was
free.
up like paywall.
No, they yeah, it was the best run tournament that they've put out.
I forget his name. I like that.
Speaking of
commentator,
a
too.
tournament, should we do an all ladies one since the ABJJ people didn't find any of our girls any super fights?
Should we do a what?
Like an all girls tournament
We
here?
can do a small one like that.
Yeah.
We're gonna do. I'm just trying to get my house on the market here, but after that, probably
Where you moving?
just in Sparta. Yeah, we're building a house, but
Good for you.
yeah.
Well, Paz is doing her MMA debut at Ignite Fights over in Minnesota. Shook up Casey Anderson. She's one of Olivia's friends. I met her at one of the tournaments we had here. Super
yeah,
nice
I know
person.
her.
Paz.
We're
Yeah.
short and stocky.
Yeah.
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 Oh yes, I know her.
Yeah.
Olivia's competed against her a bunch.
So we could probably get
Olivia-
her,
Aileen beat her.
Aileen,
Really?
the girls.
You know,
I just wanna get the girls some
OT
looks.
By rack time, but you know, top state lean, that's tough. Like against someone who's had a ton more experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I just want to get some of the younger girls some more experience, like
Yeah, for
you know,
sure.
like how like I've had super fights. I think that would be good for Rachel because she's looking to compete more intensely now. I think so is Kat. Then Maya too. Like just get them some like have a super fight tournament or something.
I mean, we could run a regular tournament, just have a bunch of brackets, and if some of the kids only had a couple people in their weight class, then we just do a round robin, you know.
I like your shoes though.
Thank you.
Yeah, we should do that. I'm
However
gonna do
you
a
want.
tattoo sometime this summer.
Yeah.
Alright guys, see ya.
I was talking to Rachel's dad, and he's like, yeah, Rachel's like, ever since she watched you fight, dude, she wants to like do more and more. And I'm like, okay, well, let me talk to Chris and Ian and Jason.